Nice.
Will you unbind her?
Yes, we will unbind that woman. She probably wants to dress up.
I am grateful to you for freeing me, but now allow me to cover myself. Just yesterday you scaled the walls of my castle. Today you creeped through its dungeon to save my life. How did you come here?
I heard you talking to the hangman and thought you could use my help.
As recompense for my son's death?
I don't feel guilt at that. It was an honest fight.
Can you tell me how my son died?
Death is the same for all of us.
Only to a restricted feeling, Richard.
Forgive me, my lady. The guards may arrive at any moment. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, we didn't really want to go, but it seems that someone's coming.
Sheath your sword, Witcher. They never miss. They're the elite of the Nilfgaardian army.
You're kidding, right? There are only two of them.
Holding two of the best crossbows in the world.
Who are you?
Forgive me, my lady. Shilla Fitzester, emissary of the Emperor of Nilfgaard and its most divine ruler, the Emperor Emir of our enemies.
Arian warned me before just was colluding with you.
A political dispute we should leave for later, my lady. I have come to assist you in rejoining the children.
At what price?
You long me with this question, my lady.
Silence. You will also assist the Witcher.
Okay, important thing in here, they offer us their help, which means that gameplay will change because we will be walking through this location with their help.
Can't help thinking you'd help me grudgingly, Ambassador.
Your impudence, Witcher, is puzzling, given what you've done.
I've been wrongly accused.
Very hard to believe. Why, you practically caught you red-handed.
Enough! Cease your bickering at once. I owe the Witcher a debt of honor, and we Lavalettes invariably satisfy those, regardless of who that does or doesn't suit.
Highly noble, my lady, but it is the Empire's interests I must safeguard. On the other hand, the Witcher has in the past done us favors, and could do so again. I shall help him flee the castle. And you, my lady, I invite to join me in my chambers afterwards. You stay with them. You come with me. Witcher, count no more than 20 heartbeats, then follow us into the courtyard.
I have paid my debt to you. I do not assume I shall ever forgive you your deed.
I don't expect you to forgive me, and I never claimed debt.
As you claimed it, I could not have assisted you.
Okay, so those guys actually promised to help us. That's also one of the differences in Witcher 2, is that the characters are much more powerful. They can actually help us in different situations. And you gotta, choose your allies wisely because the plot's gonna change. That's a good example of that.
We have switched computers. This time it's Conrad playing, and the difference is he spared the life of one of very important characters, which means he will be able to meet him right now. His name is Aryan, and he has just been tortured.
What's more interesting is that he's actually the son of the lady that was tortured a minute ago, right?
That was his
while Jacek was playing. So that's like a huge difference. That's the consequence of their choices.
All story true. He's weak.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Some other time. For now, we have to get out of your castle. Any idea how to do that?
Of course.
Lead the way.
You spared my life. The Lavalettes always pay their debts, especially ones of honor. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
News you can trust is hard to find in wartime. I've heard nothing concerning her.
Fortunately, I know how to restore my family's honor.
Time to think about saving your life.
To me, honor is more important than life.
What do you plan to do?
Not your concern. You'll be far away by then. We must get to the oil store where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me. I'll wait here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
Alright, the thing is, he cannot walk on his own, we're gonna have to clear the path for him so we can help him walk through this place, and this is what we're gonna have to do.
So we gotta take care of the guards up there.
Developer sword, right? Right, the quest update means we done it, we cleared the way, we can walk down, grab Aryan and bring him here so that he can walk where he wants to, on the occasion showing us the secret exit from this location, which he knows because he's the owner.
Yeah, he's the owner of the place, exactly. Actually a prisoner of his own prison. But we can't really tell you why, because that would spoil the plot.
Interactions between characters have been changed in The Witcher 2 as well. You're seeing it right now. This is a secret passage and secret exit out of this place.
Like we mentioned before, we don't have the final sounds in the game right now yet, so that's why you won't actually be able to hear anything at this moment.
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before. Alone. I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Okay, so what we have here is a man of honor. He actually is going to blow up the place, putting it on fire. We don't want to wait for this, because it's not going to be dangerous. The important thing is, we managed to escape.
Yeah, sure. So, okay, daylight. It means we actually finished this part of the quest. No loading screens.
Oh yes, no loading screens, not even one.
Okay, and we can switch back to the other computer.
Finishing this very same quest, the very same part of story, just in a different way. Let me remind you, his mother, Louisa, we have spoke to her and she offered us her help. So we can walk out and we can try and we can see how they will actually help us walk through the very same place that we have just been. Watch out for the guard, man. Nice way. Alright.
You, follow me.
Yes, sir.
So the guy has drawn the attention of the guards, and we will be able to put the lights out in here. Jacek will be using his art sign to put the torchlights out, and he will be able to wait a while.
The witch's fleet is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. One more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Here they come. We just need to wait. 1, 2, there's third, there's fourth, and 1. All of them? Oh no, there's a one last lazy guy. Alright. Okay guys, the difference is this time we are exiting through the main exit of this facility because other NPCs helped us, but it's still a completion of the very same quest, just in a different way. Once again, we're opening the doors outside, and yes, and no loadings again. Okay, huge, spectacular, massive location. Should we unlock the camera? Just fly around and show you what it looks like.
That's like an editor view, and what it allows us to do is to see the location from a different perspective. Locations actually are very important for us in The Witcher 2. They were also important in Witcher 1 because they're our background, they're part of our story. So they're also kind of a story-driven, right? We create those locations to fit exactly the things that happen in our plot. They're huge, they're beautiful, and we have many of them, and they're all in a different climate.
And the most cool thing about this place is everything that you can see, even the furthest places, the towers, the bridges, all of this will be playable in the final game. There are no fake cardboard stands in here. Everything is a place that you will visit in the final game. Okay, let's attach the camera again. Let's finish the quest because we're close to it actually. we will meet someone we actually already know.
Geralt, over here!
Yep, that's Triss. If you played the first part of the game, she was there, she was in the books. She's also one of the main characters in The Witcher 2.
Alright. So we made it. The idea is we made it out of the prison. You have just seen how different it may be depending on the story that we actually want to see while playing The Witcher 2. Hold on guys, this is not the end of the gameplay presentation. This has been nice quest of a prison break, ending up in a huge massive location. So what do you say if we take it to an even bigger level, showing you something even more epic, more massive? How about a battle?
Yeah, actually we prepared a huge battle of ghosts. It's like a location, we're like in the middle of a curse. So there are those two armies of ghost soldiers that actually fight each other. There are some guys that look a little bit like demons, and we're gonna see it in a second. It's a totally different location than the one we see previously.
Okay, this is going to be, thanks to our new engine, you are able to see like 100 characters on screen at any given moment. Some of them are ghosts, they will disappear, but some other ones are demons that you actually have to fight with. Creepy place, right?
Okay, those are the ghosts, they're disappearing, but they're not the only characters right here. Down there, there's a guy, he's creating himself from parts of the body armor of the guys that actually died in this battlefield.
He's a strong one, so to defeat him you have to use a strong style, and I want Conrad to do this, because if we do it, we're able to fight the commander of his army, which is even better. There we go, this is a big bad guy, his name is Draug, and he's a commander of these ghost armies, which means he's got way more kinds of attacks than any other opponent, and believe me, he's going to use all of them on us.
We actually have those 3 different fights, 3 different bubbles, huge ones in the game. That's an example of one of them.
Alright, so it's going to be archers this time. Watch out, we don't want to get caught in these flaming arrows.
So of course we have to avoid them. That's like only one of the special attacks of this guy.
There's a second one. He turned himself into a huge tornado that is swiping through a location. So if we want to get out, we better make it quick. But the important thing is there are destructibles on this location, so he's destroying parts of the environment, sometimes even trying to throw things at us. Well, to put it in one sentence, you gotta be extra careful.
But we actually managed to escape, but that's not all for sure that he had prepared.
He's done with the tornado thing. Now it's artillery. What does it mean? So something is going to happen, and it turns out the things are falling from the sky. Oh yes, yeah, we have fireballs, guys. There we go. Hey, watch out. These things are hot. Alright, there's one more. Well, we didn't succeed with this one, but let me promise you that in the final version of the game you will be able to defeat this guy. It will be